What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode in Code Literate Tech. Today, I want to share with you something that's very important. A lot of people ask me questions like, how can I get into tech? What should I learn? How do I know where to start? What do I do next? Okay, guys, all of those questions are very, very important. And sometimes I understand tech is very overwhelming, so it's easy to get lost and have a lot of questions that you feel like you need a lot of answers to. Luckily enough, we're not alone. A lot of people have been thinking about this, and somebody somewhere has, listened and done something really remarkable. Okay, so today I want to share with you guys a website where you can break into tech with. So this website shows you a roadmap that you can follow. There is nothing as useful as a map that you could follow to locate a treasure somewhere in the Caribbean. Okay, I'm kidding. Well, basically, you can follow a roadmap and it takes you from knowing absolutely nothing, and you are just taking yourself through that mental journey, and then eventually you are able to, create something, and you use and apply the knowledge you're learning. So, anyways, the website we're talking about, and we're going to review today, is roadmap.sh. Roadmap.sh is a community effort, like I said, to create roadmaps, guides, and other educational content to help guide developers in picking up a path and guide their learnings, which is something most of us always have a problem with. And since there are no guided learning materials usually when I started learning in my time, there were not as much materials as there are now, right? So right now there's so many. There's a random guy in India, in Pakistan, who's just creating content on YouTube, and it's just so structured, and it's taking you from absolutely knowing nothing to really, really advanced. And it's just crazy because 10 years ago, this was not the case. So anyways, here we are in developers roadmaps, and it's categorized by role and skills. Okay, so here we have front end, which I think where most people always find themselves. They leave this other less common pathways for more advanced and seasoned programmers. So like a data analyst, software architect, game developers, ML ops, Anyways, if you find yourself in the front-end developer pathway, there are a couple of things you need to do, right? Once you open up a new path from the roadmap, it's going to show you basically a tree-like structure. I'm going to say like I don't know how I'm going to put it, like a linked structure or map, a mind map of places you have to do and things you have to do and stuff like that. So basically, starting from front end, you need to learn about the internet. So how does the internet work? What is HTTP? What is a domain name? What is hosting? What is DNS? How does it work? What is a browser? What does it really do? How does it work? What happens when you type www.youtube.com? All of those details are important. What even is the internet? Most people confuse the internet and the World Wide Web. Those are two different things. Where did they start from? What is ARPANET? What is CERN? Who is Tim Berners-Lee? They are very important questions that you need to ask yourself. And all of this dates back to the early days. Pre-web days. What are the biggest occurrences in the web development world? The browser wars era, when there was Netscape, and all of those things. So it's important for you to know for yourself. Then you move into HTML. You learn the basics: semantic HTML, forms and validation, accessibility, SEO basics, CSS. You learn the basics: making layouts, responsive design. Remember, it's all about learning the basics. The basics is what you need more than enough to just keep going. You don't have to learn everything at once. This is where most people get it wrong, that you always have to learn everything before you move to the next stage. No, you just need to learn enough to move on, because the truth is, the moment you think you know enough, then you're already outdated. Sorry, because there is always a constant advancement in this technology, so you just can't really keep up. learn enough to do something, and then move from there. That's how it works. Okay. Next thing, you move on to JavaScript. You learn the basics, DOM manipulation, APIs, call what is XHR, Ajax, and all of that. Version control systems, VCS hosting is the same thing. GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, Mercury, Subversion, all of those things. We have package managers like npm, pnpm, yarn, Tailwind, which is one of my favorite. Writing CSS, BEM, block element modifier. What is CSS architecture? Most people don't even know CSS as an architecture. Pick a framework: React, Vue, Angular, Svelte, SolidJS, Quick, React. So many other ones that are just available. What are the basics of security? Cores, HTTPS, OWASP, Vite. More solid and modern securities like WebAuthn. How does those things work? What are lintas? What are runners? What are butus? Mobile bundles, Webpack, testing, authentication strategies. Just so much more. So basically, you just follow the whole chart and just link down and all of that, and then you see at each stage it branches out to something else. From React, you could go Next.js. Next.js is a framework on top of React. It makes just the whole developer pain point a lot more easier. That's just all of these things, what it's all about, really. So what are PWAs? Progressive web applications, static site generators. What are mobile apps? How does that even link up? Desktop apps, Electron, Tari, Flutter. There's so much more. TypeScript, which is like the new kid in the block now. So, they also have the frequently asked question part. So, what are job titles of a front-end developer? All of this will basically overcome your objective. Will answer your curiosity, and you can even take a quiz, I believe. Right? There's 75 questions. In the JavaScript section, for example, in the React. 51. You can assess your skills based on what you've learned. And yeah, there is a community on Discord which you can join. You can ask questions. You can relate and network with people, build your own portfolio, expand your network, expand your reach. All of those things are very much possible. So knock yourselves out, whatever you're looking for. It's very, very high chance that most things that you're looking for will be here. Full stack, Android, technical writer. These are like the top things in the industry right now. Anything outside this spectrum, trust me, not even a lot of people are willing to delve into that area. So skills-based roadmap, computer science, React, Vue, you could look all of these up and see what they are. Design system, very important. If you want to be a web developer, if you want to be a programmer, there's so many aspects to these things you need to know about. Docker, MongoDB, what are these things? Even if you're not going to use them, the basic knowledge of these things will take you far and set you apart in your job search. And personally, it ensures you can provide value to others and to yourself. So if you're applying to a company, all these things are a plus for you. So well, basically that's it, guys. Knock yourselves out. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments down below. Or also very important, guys, something I'm trying to build here. I'm trying to build a community where we can share free knowledge, access to free education, to premium seasoned developers, engineers, architects, designers. We are creating a safe space where everybody can be themselves, ask questions, learn, grow together. So you can join the community. There's a Discord channel, there's a Discord server. You can join it at Codeliterate. So basically, do your best to join and ask questions. Network, relate, and well, I guess we'll take it from there. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Happy coding.